back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is nothing in particular, but what I ran into over the weekend was actually overtraining. And I know I talk about that a lot, and I always advocate 10 sets per body part, but believe it or not, the overtraining did not come from weightlifting, but it came from actual work. And that right there within itself took my legs completely out. What I ended up doing was, when I was showing y'all the box squats and things like that, I did my legs, and the next day I had to finish on my project, which is painting my mom's house. And the thing about it is that I did not anticipate the up and down movement on the ladder actually putting additional stresses on the leg that I already have been stressed the day before. And therefore, I ended up with severe overtraining. I overtrained to the point to where my legs at the end of that work day were completely useless. In fact, they were so sore I couldn't even hardly walk on them. Just by the up and down, going up and down the ladder as many times as I was trying to paint the eaves of the home. And that right there, it was rough. It was really rough. So that was something I thought I'd talk to y'all about. You know, even though for those of you that have real life jobs and things like that, you have to really take into consideration your job, the type of work that you're doing. If you're doing physical work, you're naturally going to have to cut back in the gym, because if you don't, you still, being natural, run the risk of overtraining, even outside of the gym. So you have to be aware of that. That was something that I really didn't think about the next day, because the squats and things like that is something that I just did normally. And the job that I have is mostly sedentary, so I didn't take into account the extra amount of work that my legs will be doing going up and down that ladder yet again. So again, I end up with overtrained legs for the last 3-4 days. I mean, I'm talking about complete soreness, barely able to walk on the legs. So that's something you need to consider when you're working out. And those of you that live in the real world, as I do, when you're doing outside activities, just be aware that you can still end up overtrained a certain body part depending on what kind of work you're doing. Anyway, that's what I thought I'd talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.